It's a parent's responsibility for the psychological, spiritual, and emotional well-being of their children. I said psychological. That means that we need to know what our kids are listening to. We need to know what our kids are watching. We have to be careful what we expose our children to. Psychological is a parent's responsibility. Spiritual, that's a parent's responsibility. So whatever your spirituality, whatever you believe or don't believe, see, that's your responsibility to make sure our kids are coming in whole when they come to school on a daily basis. So the psychological, spiritual, and emotional well-being of a child is a parent's responsibility. Emotionals, we have to make sure that we're not putting all of our emotions and pouring all our dysfunction on our children. So the psychological, spiritual, and emotional well-being, that is the responsibility of a parent. But as educators, sometimes we have to play parents. Sometimes we have to play uncles and aunts. Sometimes we have to be big brothers and big sisters. So the psychological, spiritual, and emotional well-being is not just a parent's responsibility. It's also an educator's responsibility. We have to be careful about putting our dysfunction on our students. We have to be careful about being overly emotional with our students. We have to be careful about putting all of our spirituality on our kids and judging our kids based off who they are and who they aren't. So make sure that we understand that the psychological, spiritual, and emotional well-being is a parent's responsibility, but it's also our responsibility as educators.